All right, what's going on, folks? We are back at it here on this Monday night. Looks like it's going to be a lot of Leaf in the game. U Sports. Leaf in the game. Used Sports. Number 1 now. Leaf. Used Sports. Number 2 is next. Okay. All right, guys, as you can see, we're going to get into Leaf in the game U Sports. We have sold out almost to our first case. The good news is we got 2, so we can keep on adding. Guys, Prism Football Filler. Let's see if we can't get some traction on that tonight. Some nice teams in the filler. Weekend 10 is our discount code on Flawless, Rookies, and Stars, and Mosaic. Pick your teams. We've got Boom 20 on Prism, and keep in mind we're going to open a new case for numbers 4 and 5, so chase those mangas and Color Blasts and Prismanias in a fresh case of Prism if you'd like, or take a shot here on the filler for 200 on some really nice teams. But, yeah. We also, of course, have new releases galore this week. Stadium Club Baseball is here on Wednesday. We've got some half-case pick your teams and a random. Treasures Football Full Case Fire and Prospect Edition Baseball Random Team Style. No checklist out yet on the Prospect Edition, so I thought Random Team made the best sense. $30 gets you in. This is a great, great break for $30, guys. Really strong product. Autographs, I think 5 per box if memory serves. 4 per box if memory serves. 4 per box on that one. But again, 20 autographs in the break, $30 random team. I mean, that's just easy life on that one, in my opinion. And the cards look pretty nice. They're like they look like contenders autos, honestly, which is a good thing, I think, generally. Better than the Triple E it used to be. So. All right, but yeah, that's where we're at, guys. But let's go ahead and start our Monday night post eBay. My man Drew filled in and brought some absolute fire in the Series 1. So we got to keep the momentum going after that pretty boomy break, right? All right, I think I'm just about set. I lied to you. Let me get IG going here. And then we'll be off and running. All right, we are good on IG. Got my randoms in here. I got way too many windows in this random, though. Let me see what we got going on here. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. All right. What's up, everybody? Artie here with Bomber Breaks. I've got for you right now 2026 Leaf in the Game used sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Don't send me EA. Thank you guys so much. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight on this Monday. We've got 2 cases, as you see, so we're getting towards full solid on the first case, but we're going to run through as many as you guys are down for today. But let's start by picking our case. Odds left, evens right. Odds left, evens right on the case selection. It's going to be evens right side. So if we get through the 5 from this case, we'll open that case right off. All right, and now let's go to the random for this break. We had, what do we have? We had 18 spots, guys. This is a random first letter style break, right? Here are the letters A down to the V, W, Y. We have split the D's and the J's, as that seemed to be probably a more popular name on the checklist. So Russ worked hard to try to make these as fair as he can. But, yeah, that's what we got. All right. 3 plus a 1. We're going 4 clicks. 4 clicks here on the 18 letter spots. And after 4, we've got the D's up top and the T at the bottom, which looks like that. Very good. All right, and my participants in our first one, it's going to be Sean and Jay, Wyatt and Timothy, Dan and David, Michael C. and Eric, Steve, Eric, MVP, David, Kevin, last spot, Mojo. Appreciate y'all for getting in. Good luck to you here on the draw and the break. 3 plus a 2. We're going 5 clicks to get you one of those 18 letter spots. And after 5 clicks, it's Steve in the 1 spot, Eric in the 18. Which draws like this. We'll format that, looking nice, and sort it by participant. I'm going to throw you guys up on the screen. I am just going to reverse the order as it always fits a little bit neater with the names first, the letters second here, but I'll leave up this bigger version. Okay. All right, so let's see what our boxes look like. All right, 10 box case. So we are ripping 2 per break. Very good. Let's go ahead and use a 10-sided die, at least for this first one, with all boxes out there. Why not? Right, the 0 functions as the 10 here, 1 through 5, 6 through 10. Almost stuck the landing. It is the 5, which is going to be this box right here. And then anything but the 0. And it's the 6, 4, 5, and 6 here. All right, so I'm just going to move these literally right there for now. Drew was saying you guys are being a little shy on the chats, though, so feel free to hit me with some chat mojo. Wow. I mean, those cover cards look pretty crazy. course, we probably will run into some multi-cards here. It is going to be your random letter, so you'd have to own over 50% of the card in order to avoid the random. But if you have more than one spot, those do, they all count towards the same person, obviously. So if you have, you get 3 out of 4 on the virtue of a couple different letters, that still counts for you, obviously. All right. All right, first box. I think we're all set. Only thing I need to do is adjust my camera ever so slightly on the focus side. Trying to avoid bumping it too much today. Okay, very good. Good luck. Well, let's start with a quad mem featuring a whole bunch of LA Dodgers. It is Kirk Gibson, Mike Marshall, Mike Scioscia, and Earl Hershiser on the quad. To the victor goes the spoils is the subset. Pretty fun one there on the In the Game Used Sports. On the front of this card appears Game Used memorabilia from some LA Dodger greats. 5 out of 5 on this one. All right, so we're going to do 138, so we're going to do 160. 168, it's a little fat. Man, Leaf has been making their cards a little fatter lately. It feels like they've got really heavy, 168. So the easy one is the M there for David, who's going to get Mike and Mike. Kirk, the K, is going to be Steve, and the O for Earl is going to be David. So David R is going to get this card outright on the virtue of owning 3 of the 4 letters, right? Double M's and the O to David. All right, so no randomizer there. Let's continue on to card number 2. Going to be a trio of Seattle Mariner mems. It is Ken Griffey Jr., Randy Johnson, and Ichiro Suzuki. 13 out of 35 here on the triple. So Ken Griffey Jr., the K again for Steve. Ichiro, the I, is going to be Kevin. And Randy Johnson, the R, is Sean. So, guys, I think it makes sense to me to just use some die for the die rolls mostly on these to kind of expedite the process. So we'll kind of just do that here. And you know what? Drew's been kind of lucky today. We're going to use one of Drew's Stardust dies.
It's a Drew kind of day.
It is a Drew kind of day. Stardust looking cool. So as we typically do, guys, 1 and 2 the top, 3 and 4 to the middle, 5 and the 6 on the bottom on the die roll. 3 is my die roll. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. There, Ichiro the I for Kevin Mack. That is yours. Congrats, Kevin. 13 out of 35 on the Mariners triple for you. Next up, it's going to be 35 out of 65. That's Will Clark. Will Clark to 65. Game used memorabilia, of course. The W, Eric P. Eric P, that is yours all by yourself. First solo card. 35 out of 65, Will Clark, mem. Up next, we've got a video game stats autograph of Allen Iverson. Boom! There's the answer for us here. Really cool card to see. Allen Iverson, the A. David G. David, this is yours. 14 out of 15 on the video game stats. Iverson, 31.1 points per game, 2.5 steals per game, 4.6 assists in the 2000-2001 season. Absolute beast mode on the Allen Iverson to 15. Again, congrats, David. And running out box number 1, it's going to be an autograph of, wow, how about a baseball-themed autograph of Tim Tebow? Boom! Timber! 20 out of 25 on the Tim Tebow. Are they... Authentic autograph and game-used memorabilia. So my question is, where is the game-used memorabilia coming from? I wish that we had some providence here to know, right? Where is the Tebow mem coming from? It looks like he's got like almost like a Mets jersey on there, but I don't remember Tim's baseball career enough to remember. But either way, Eric F., that is yours. Tim Tebow patch auto to 25 to round out box number 1. All right, good luck to everybody here in box number 2. Heroes of History, Stephen Curry. Boom. It does kind of look like it looks like a Mets jersey. So I'm gonna guess that maybe he did appear for some Mets minor leagues. I mean, I'm sure a Google search would solve our questions, but yeah, I would guess Mets if I just based on the picture. But I don't remember that. Like, when did he do baseball after football? Like, I truly don't remember when that version of Tim Tebow happened. Steph Curry here. David G with the S. That is yours. 8 out of 10. Triple mem of Steph Curry, who apparently committed to the 3-point shootout next year. 8 out of 10, Steph. Here we've got Heroes of History, Hall of Famer Rod Carew. 9 out of 25 on the Carew. Rod, in our case, Sean K. Sean, that is yours. Congrats. 9 out of 25 on the Rod Carew. Triple mem. Gotcha. Justin A says Triple A Mets on Tim A. Heroes of History, Rod Carew again for Sean. More Heroes of History. It's a little bit of Heroes of the Present. It's Luka Doncic. Boom. Wow, that's cool to get Luka stuff in there. I've got 6 out of 25 on the Luka triple mem. The L here for Dan P. Dan, you've got a trio of Luka mems. That's pretty sweet. 6 out of 25, Luka Doncic. Up next, we've got Pedri on the autograph. 1 out of 10, pure adrenaline. Pure adrenaline on the Pedri auto. Jersey looks a little Barcelona-y to me. A little Barcelona, perhaps, on the Pedri. 1 out of 10 for the letter P. Kevin, that is yours. Congrats. 1 out of 10, Pedri. And the last card from the box is going to be this fat guy. And, well, this is what makes these products just really unique, right? Because you're just not going to find this type of thing very often. How about a pristine 16 pieces of basketball memorabilia? Boom. Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson, Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing, Karl Malone, Grant Hill, and Chris Webber. Oh, wait, there's more. Scottie Pippen, Gary Payton, John Stockton, Alonzo Mourning, Chris Mullen, Reggie Miller, Latrell Sprewell, and Detlef Schrempf. Wow.
Good thing they put Reggie on there.
That's true. Gotta have. Oh, yeah, where's Reggie's face? He just gets the jersey. No Reggie's, oh, Malone and Robinson also. And Grant Hill. Interesting. And Chris Webber. 7 out of 8 on this crazy looking thing. Not sure if I'm going to get a thick sleeve. I'm pretty good at this, but I'm not going to force it if it's just not meant to be. I think we're a little bit short, so we're going to probably send this in a slider box, I would suspect. It's going to be my best way to do it. But, all right. So, as much as I'd like to say there's no chance anyone's going to have 9 of the 16, let's at least do our little due diligence here. So, do we have repeating letters much? I don't know. Let's just go with it. We got time. All right, Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem Olajuwon, that is David R. with 1. David Robinson, the player, is the DA for Wyatt. He's going to get 1. Shaquille O'Neal is the S. David G has 1. Charles Barkley, the CJ, has 1. We're already pretty much going that way. Patrick Ewing, Kevin Mack has 1 with the P. Karl Malone is the K. That's Steve. He's got 1. So yeah, we're gonna go to a random. Karl Malone, Steve is what we just did. Grant Hill is the G for Timothy. So almost everybody so far has got a shot. Chris Webber, the CJ. That's the first person with 2 for J. We've got Scottie Pippen, the S is David G. He's got 2. Gary Payton, the G for Timothy. He's got 2. So we're to a random for sure. But just to give it a clue here, Gary Payton, Timothy, we said. John Stockton, J.O. for Michael C. Alonzo Mourning for David G. Chris Mullen, the C is J. Reggie, the R is Sean. Latrell Sprewell, the L is Dan. And Detlef Shrimp, the D. E is Wyatt. Okay. So I do not have a 16-sided die, and I quite frankly don't want to try to figure out which is which. So we are going to go to the random here on this one. All right, so this is the front of the card. Hakeem. David. Shaq. Charles. Patrick. Carl. Grant. Chris. Scotty. Gary. John. Alonzo. Chris. Just we know in case which Chris it is that wins, right? Reggie. Latrell. And Detlef. All right, good luck to you guys. 3 always the base number. Die roll is a 5. We're going 8 clicks. The name on top for 8 clicks can win this pretty darn cool piece of 16 NBA memorabilia. All right, 8 clicks is what we need. Good luck. And after 8 clicks, it's going to be John, as in John Stockton of the Utah Jazz. The J.O. Michael C. Michael C. coming in there. Possibly 1 spot in that random to get it. So congrats, dude. That is yours on the Stockton. All right, let me try to sleeve this thing one more time. I think we're going to go slider box. Nope, it's just a little tight, so let me... Okay, sorry. I realize that we're still in the middle of break, so I'll take care of the packaging in 1 second. Let's go ahead and recap what we had here. Leaf in the Game U Sports number 1, random first letter. We had mem pieces of Luke Doncic, Rod Carew, Stephen Curry, the autograph of Tim Tebow, 25 with the mem there. We learned was a Mets AAA player. Will Clark, the Mariners triple that was going to the Ichiro spot. And the quad here, again, David R. owned 3 of the 4 letters, so the card goes to him outright. Double Mike certainly helped that. 5 out of 5 there. 2 autographs there, 1 per box. It is Pedri, 1 out of 10 for Kevin. And Allen Iverson Fire, video game stats to 15 for David G. And a pretty darn cool pristine 16, numbered to 8. Which we randomize is going to Michael C. via John Stockton and the J.O. All right, very good. We're going to follow this up with number 2 coming up next. All right. right, very good.
I'm about to roll out. Peace out, Ernie.
See you, Drew. Thanks again, man.
Hell yeah, dude. Anytime. If you leave the 101s for me, I'll do it.
Yeah. Just remember that's that I took care of you, all right? She'll let you pull that gunner, too. All right, so this is pretty simple. We're just going to do number 2 now and number 3 next. All right, let's do it. What's up, everybody? Artie here with BomberBreaks, and I've got for you right now 2025 Leaf in the Game U Sports. Random letter number 2 to Hobby Box Break from BomberBreaks. Thank you so much, folks, for jumping in. I got last spot. Nope, last spot mojo's gone. But new case to start on number 6 spots open. $39.99 gets you one of the 18 letter spots in this pretty cool product. All right, let's go ahead and start with our box selection. Actually, no. Let's go ahead and start with the randomizers. You guys can look at your names, letters real quick while we do some box picking. You guys know the deal. 3 plus a 1. We're going 4 clicks to randomize the letter spots. Again, 18 of them. First name, first letter is the random format here. T down to the R on the letters. Very good. And my participants in number 2, Michael C. and Nathan, Jonathan and Benjamin, Karen and Daniel, Mark and Dan, Chad, Jason, and Tosh. Last spots, Mojos. Thank you guys so much for getting in. Good luck to you here on the draw and the break. We're going 5 clicks to get you some letters. And after... Well, guess I did not register that 5th click. There we go. After 5 clicks, we've got Dan to Nathan. Dan to Nathan, good. I know that sound. It's the sound of my printer not having any paper in it. I know. All right, so let's go ahead and use the 8-sided die to pick our boxes. Assuming it's in here somewhere. There it is. All right. Right, 1 to 4, 5 through 8 is the 5, 4, 5 here. And anything but the 8, it's the 7 going to be our bottom box right here. Something crazy there at the bottom. Let's go. Okay. Pardon me. All right. Here we go. Well, we're going to start with in the beautiful game used Pele and Diego Maradona. 5 out of 8. 5 out of 8 there. Pele, the P is Daniel M, and Diego, the D. Tosh has both D combos, so that will be a random or a die roll. Kind of, if I can, I'm just going to die roll these because we might get several. Again, folks, you need to own over 50% of the card on a multiplayer card to get the card outright. But pretty straightforward on these, right? Odds left, evens right. So odds to Pele, evens to Maradona. Odds left, evens right. Odds left, evens right. Evens right side, Diego the D Tosh. That is yours. Five out of 8, Pele and Maradona. Game used, man. Pretty sweet. All right, so we're going more football here. It's Vinicius Jr. 19 out of 65, the Brazilian star, Vinicius Jr. Brazil. Vinicius Jr., the V for Mark. Mark, that's yours, 19 out of 65. Next up, it's going to be Heroes of History, Frank Robinson. 2 out of 5 on the Frank. Triple mem. 2 out of 5 Heroes of History, Frank Robinson. The F, Jason R. That is yours, Jason. Frank Robinson, 2 out of 5. Next up, it's going to be Video Game Stats, Reggie Jackson. Boom. Back in 1969, he hit 47 home runs, collected 118 runs batted in, and slugged just a shade over 600. The R in this one, Nathan R. Nathan, that is yours. Congrats. You got yourself 6 out of 20 on the Video Game Stats Reggie Jackson auto. And behind that, it's going to be a booming quad autograph of Robin Yount, Ted Simmons, Paul Mauter, and Cecil Cooper. Quad mem, quad auto there. Looking oh so nice. You had to own 3 of the 4 to get this out right. Robin Yount is Nathan with the R. Ted Simmons is Dan P with the letter T for Ted. We've got Paul Mauter, that is Daniel M with the P. And Cecil, the C is Michael C. So we do have 4 unique owners on this one again. Oh, this one like a glove. Gonna fit 240. Oh, perfect. Love it. Love it when it fits in the top water. Nice. Okay, so front of the card is here. So let's go 8-sided die on this one. Right, here's the 8, so you guys know 8-sided die. So 1 and 2, or hold on, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8 on the die roll, right? It's kind of my standard numbering for the front of the card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the die roll. Good luck to you 4. And it is the 5. So 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Paul Mauter, Daniel M. Daniel M. This one is going to be yours. Via Paul Mauter, 6 out of 10 quad auto for you, Daniel M. Okay, pretty fun first box. Let's see what we have in box number 2. Let's start with Gaylord Perry. Materials 1 out of 5. The G unit. It's Karen. Congrats, Karen. Yours on the Gaylord Perry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Octo Mem is here. Thought maybe 138s, but it's just gonna feel a little bit more breathable in a 168. Yeah. 1 out of 5 there. Rare materials of Gaylord Perry. Octo Swatch. Oh, I like Swatch better than Mem. Octo Swatch it is for Karen. Next up, it's a dual boom game used 2s. 2 out of 4. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Magic Johnson. Really cool pair of Lakers mems on that one. Game used Kareem. Let's go. Kareem the K is Tosh, and Magic the M is Chad. All right, folks, another random here. Odds top to Kareem, evens bottom to Magic. Odds top, evens bottom on the die roll. Good luck. Odds top, Kareem the K, Tosh. That is yours. Congrats. 2 out of 4. Again, odds top on the number 5 roll. Tosh, that is yours. All right, up next, we've got Stan Musial and Rogers Hornsby. 12 out of just 15 franchise leaders in home runs and batting average for the St. Louis Cardinals. Man, this is really cool stuff, right? More game-used lumber on this one. Stan, the S is Mark, and Roger, the R is Nathan. We've got 12 out of 15 here. Odds left, evens right. Odds left, evens right. Good luck to you both. Odds 3 left side, Stan, Musial, and the S for Mark. Mark, you're getting that one. Congrats. Up next, rest in peace to the legend, Ryan Sandberg. Boom. Video game stats 4 out of 4. Nathan with the R. That boom is yours. Wow. Back in 1984, he had 19 triples, 200 hits, and hit .314. 200 hits is almost a dinosaur these days in current baseball. Man, 19 triples? I feel like that's the most impressive thing on that card. 19 triples. Wow. 4 out of 4, Ryan Sandberg, the R. Nathan R. That is you. And the last card of the break, it's going to be Sir Charles Barkley. Boom. Super swatch signatures there. Michael C., you got the C. You get the Charles Barkley super swatch signatures. 4 out of 20 on Sir Charles. Out of 20 there, Charles Barkley. Gonna bring us home here in number 2. All right, so recapping what we had here, it's going to be Charles Barkley for Michael C. Stan Musial, Roger Hornsby, duel for I rolled for the S, which was Mark. I have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Magic Johnson, 2 out of 4, going to K, which is Tosh. We had Gaylord Perry to 5 for Karen. I had the quad auto of Paul Molitor, Cecil Cooper, Robin Yount, and Ted Simmons going to the Paul Molitor spot, and Daniel M. Heroes of History, Frank Robinson for Jason R. Vinicius Jr. for the V and Mark C. Pele and Diego Maradona to 8, going to Diego and Tosh. And Ryan Sandberg there for Nathan via the R. That is 4 out of 4. And Reggie Jackson, 6 out of 20 for the R and Nathan. Oh, wow. I feel like I just put that together. That the R spot was pretty darn good for Nathan. Congrats, but a couple of nice autos for you. All right. Thank you so much. Let's go number 3 next. so we're going to do number 3 right now, and number 4 is going to be next. We've got 5 sold out. Spots to go in number 6, which will be the start of a new case here, folks. New case on number 6 to start. But honestly, I don't know if that really matters a ton because there seems to be pretty cool stuff in every box, right? A little higher price point across, per box, which is thus why we do our best to make it affordable to take a shot to get in and get some really cool autographs and mem pieces, right? Right. All right. So now we're on to number 3. My biggest challenge is making sure I keep my numbering correct. All right, I think I'm all set. Let's get it. Oh, what's up, everybody? It's Artie here with BomberBreaks, and I've got for you right now Leaf in the Game U Sports number 3 2-box break from BomberBreaks. Mike Ruttenberg. That's the first I've seen that name, so I have 0 to contribute to this conversation, but I apologize. Todd is telling me that the Browns hired a new D coordinator, so I just, me at this point, how can I not just do a quick Google search and see what we got here? Wow, already updated there. Cornell, previously coached for Washington, UCLA, New York, and Atlanta. His most recent job was Atlanta Falcons defensive pass game coordinator. Okay, well, who knows? But don't worry, guys, that is not your draw on the screen. That's the last one. Let's get into this break. I got nothing, so that's good enough for me. No reason to hate when I have no idea. All right, guys, 2-box break on this one. 18 spots. First name, first letter is the random format here. We've got the A down to the VWY. Just take note, we split the J's and the letter D's here just to make it as fair as we can for everybody. 3, always the base number. 1 is the die roll. We're going to go 4 clicks here to randomize the letter spots. And after 4 clicks, we've got the we've got the PI combo up to the down to the C. PI down to the letter C. Good. And my participants, I got Ed and Scott, Tom and Gilbert with a bunch. Thank you. Logan and Jeff, David G, Alex, Joseph, and Weston. Last spot, Mojo. Weston, if you're watching, maybe you got something to add about Mike Ruttenberg. I've heard nothing. So I got nothing. But 3 plus a 2. We're going to go 5 clicks here to get you guys some letters. Good luck on the draw. And after 5 clicks, we've got Scott in the 1 spot, Logan in the 18. Okay. Good there. All right, let's pick our boxes. We've got 6 remaining from the box, right? 1 through 6 vertically on the die roll. Box number 6 will be the bottom box. Anything but the 6 for our second box. It's the 5. Bottom 2. Simple enough. These will be numbers 4 and 5. Of course, guys, for multi-name cards, you got to own over 50%. Over 50%. Or we're going to do a random die rolling for majority of these. Just to keep it moving a bit. But I reserve the right to use a random if either I way too many names or the card is so monstrous that I don't want to take responsibility for it. We've seen a lot of good stuff already. Looking to do even more. Again, guys, we do have another case we can rip through, so can do 10 of these in total tonight, which would be awesome. We've also got the Prism Football filler working down. 12 spots to go in the filler. We've got the discount code Weekend 10 for Flawless Baseball, Mosaic Football, Rookies and Stars Football. We've got new releases galore this week, so check it out, BomberBreaks.com. But we're having fun on this Monday. Whew. Been a crazy, crazy day today. Crazy day. Oh boy. Oh boy. I just heard the word. I saw the word Cleveland on the back of this card, and I'm getting real excited. I might have a monster boom. Let's see what we got. All right. Good luck, everybody. Let's see what we got. We're gonna start with Heroes of History. It's Johnny Bench. Boom. Good start there on the Johnny Bench. That is the J.O., which is Gilbert. Gilbert, that's yours. On the Johnny Bench, 1 out of 5 Heroes of History. Johnny Bench to 5 Heroes of History, triple mem. Up next, we've got Luka Modric. Beautiful game used there, right? Soccer, boom, or football, depending on where you come from. 25 out of 65 on the Luka Modric. The L here, Alex, that is yours. Luka Modric, 25 out of 65 on the mem. Next up, it's Heroes of History. This is Tom Seaver. Tom Seaver, 3 out of 7. Alex has the T as well. Congrats, Alex. Another card for you. Tom Seaver, 3 out of 7. Triple mem. Heroes of History. Here it's going to be a little Rasheed Wallace. Rasheed Wallace, 28 out of 35 on the autograph. Longtime Detroit Piston. Rasheed the R. Weston, that is yours. 28 out of 35. Oh, man, yeah. This next card. Hey, what up, Nate? Just in time to see Sheed. Yeah, so this next card is going to be pretty freaking special to me, obviously. But yeah, let's just take it out. I'm excited. Sports Town, maybe the Sports Town, Cleveland, Ohio. Boom! There's no better town in sports than right here in the land. And I've got 6 pieces of Cleveland memorabilia. LeBron James, Donovan Mitchell, Joe Charbonneau, Bernie Kosar, Manny Ramirez, and my homie, Jim Thome. Boom! Pretty darn cool there for the land. Oh, I've never seen one of those. That's pretty sweet, guys. 6 pieces of Cleveland game-used memorabilia featuring LeBron James, Donovan Mitchell, Joe Charbonneau, Bernie Kosar, Manny Ramirez, and Jim Tomey. Let's go. Sports Town indeed.
Oh, that's sweet.
Man, that's cool. And that is real cool. All right, guys. So you'd have to own 4 of the 6 letters to get that one. I know, Andrew, right? That is some fire. Got a cool skyline view behind of our beautiful city. LeBron, the L, Alex. That I know. I'm already figuring out how much I'd be willing to spend. Whoever hits this card, because yeah, it's you don't see stuff like this, and it's got LeBron in it, which just automatically makes it a little bit more fiery. LeBron and Donnie. Yeah. All right. Let me focus here. Alex, you've got the L in LeBron. Donovan is the D-O for Gilbert. Joe Charbonneau, the Joe is the J-O is Gilbert, so that's hold on, I probably should just mark these really quick. All right, let's start over. LeBron James, the L is Alex, who's got 1. Then Donovan Mitchell, the D-O is Gilbert, who has 1. Then it's Joe Charbonneau, the J-O, which is also Gilbert, so he's got 2. Then we're going to Bernie Kosar, the B, which is Ricky. Man, we could get a whole Major League card. I would go. It is number 2 out of 7. 2 out of 7 is the numbering on this thing. Bernie Kosar, the B, is Jeff, which means we're heading to the random. Manny Ramirez, the M, is David G. And Jim Tomey, the J-I, is also David G. All right, so that will lead us to a random, which will be a die roll here, guys. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the map, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good luck to you 4. And it was the 4. The 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bernie Kosar, the B. Jeff T. Jeff, that is yours. 2 out of 7 on the Sportstown, Cleveland, Ohio. Jeff, I am very interested in acquiring this card from you. Of course, no pressure, man. If you want to keep it, I will not. No hard feelings whatsoever. It's a pretty awesome card. But if you were interested in selling, could save you a few bucks on the fees and the shipping and the hassle, and I would definitely be interested. So maybe I'll send you an email or something. But yeah, pretty sweet. I feel like that one's got to be sitting on my little breaker window right here, if I could. No Josh Gordon. He that's a separate. Yeah. All right, I guess we got to move on. Let me mark this as well, right? We said Bernie Kosar, the B for Jeff. Wow, that's sweet. That's really sweet. There's just so many good Cleveland sports athletes, right? Joe Thomas isn't on there, Hall of Famer. My man Jose. I mean, there's just Jim Brown. And we have legends everywhere here in Cleveland. Kyrie. Hey, do you guys know the Warriors blew a 3-1 lead? Sorry, I don't know where that came from. But I hope you guys too. If anybody wants to plan an NBA trip next year, as LeBron is going to come back to the Cavs. If you guys want to come to Cleveland, watch the Cavs game, watch LeBron's last year, hang out with us here at Bomber. I'm open to doing tours and whatever else. All right, guys, box number 2. Let's get it. Heroes of History. This is Dan Marino. Heroes of History, Dan Marino, 14 out of 30. 14 out of 30. Dan Marino, the DA for Jeff. That's you, 14 out of 30. No. We don't need to start naming, less than satisfactory Cleveland sports. Sports. What is happening here? I'm gonna go home. Don't push me. It's a very nice moment for me. Let's not ruin it by being jerks. Up next, it's going to be Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk there, the DI. Gilbert, that is yours. 8 out of 35. Hey, we traded Trent Richardson to the Colts for a first-round pick. I mean, you could do an entire quarterback thing. Nathan, just pouring salt in the wound. It's also Rip Night too, Saturday. I know. That one's on me. Wayne is off the hook. I want for the record to know that Wayne would be there easily and that it was my fault. But yeah, Joe Thomas is a legend, but I feel like 8 out of 35, Dirk Nowitzki here. DI again, Gilbert. Heroes of History is next. It's Diego Maradona. Diego Maradona here. 13 out of 35. Okay. I'm gonna go super low. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna bring it up. Diego Maradona there, the DI again. Gilbert doing really well on the Maradona. DI there for Gilbert. Next up, it's going to be 1 out of 6, Jared Curtis. J.A. here, David. That is yours. Jared Curtis, 1 out of 6. One out of 6, Jared Curtis. The J.A. David, that is yours. Craig Elo, Mark Price. We got a sweet Mark Price, Brad Doherty duel here. Vanderbilt quarterback. Jared Curtis, 1 out of 6. The J.A. David. And the last card, it's going to be a quad mem. Muhammad Ali. Pele, Willie Mays, and Wilt Chamberlain. Wow, that is cool. Josh Krebs was a beast at kick returns. Terrell Pryor, underrated. Quarterback and wide receiver in the same year. 14 out of 15 here. Out of 15. Muhammad Ali, David. Pele, Scott. Willie Mays, Gilbert. Wilt Chamberlain, Gilbert. So we do have a quad, we do have unique owners, right? Gilbert does own 2, but that is that. So let's go ahead and use the 8-sided die on this one. 8-sided die here. Boom. 14 out of 15 game used force. All right, so we're going to go 1 and 2 to Muhammad Ali, 3 and 4 to Pele, 5 and 6 to Willie Mays, 7 and 8 to Wilt Chamberlain. Okay. Good luck to you 3. And it's the 1, which is going to be Muhammad Ali. I must be the greatest. I'm a bad man. Muhammad Ali. David G. That is yours. Congrats. $14 out of 15 on the quad. Peyton Hillis, cover of Madden. Almost died saving some children from a river or something not that long ago. Possibly his own children. I can't remember. All right. Is that the pass rusher? All right, folks. We've got the quad here going to Muhammad Ali, 14 out of 15. I've got 1 out of 5, 1 out of 6, Jared Curtis. This is Diego Maradona, 13 out of 35. Dirk Nowitzki, 8 out of 35. Dan Marino to 30. The really cool Cleveland Sports Town card to 6 was going to Jeff via Bernie Kosar. We had Rasheed Wallace. It is Tom Seaver. We've got Luka Modric and Johnny Bench, heroes of history. All right, thank you so much. Number 4 coming up. Fano is the O lineman. Okay, got it. Okay. I do want to apologize, guys. I am a little distracted. I do have some family health things going on in this exact moment, so I'm just trying to navigate some things here personally while doing these breaks. So if you see me looking down a lot, I apologize. It's just that is the reality for me tonight, as my dad has been dealing with some health issues and had to go to the hospital for some heart-related things. He's doing okay, but just working through that. All right, 4 now, 5 next. 6 sold out, 7 on the site. 6, 7. Dang it. I'll be honest, I could care less about the Browns right now. I just being honest, I have very high hopes for the Cavs. I have very high hopes for the Guardians. I could give 2 hoots about the Browns until, like, I mean, I guess I'll probably care right around the draft, but even that just doesn't. I just can't. I can't put any energy into the Browns at this point. I got two good franchises here. I'm gonna focus on those. Right. All right, let's get it. What's up, everybody? It's Artie here with Bomber Breaks. I've got for you right now 2025 Leaf in the Game U Sports number 4 to Hobby Box Break from Bomber Breaks. Appreciate y'all jumping in, guys. We've got number 5 sold out next. Going to be the last of this case. We've got number 6 sold out. Let's start a new case. Number 7 is on the site. We can do up to 10 of these today. $39.99 gets you in to number 7. Russ hitting you with the link and the star all at once. Very good. All right, in these breaks, we've got 18 spots in total. It's first name, first letter, with the letter A down to the VWY combo. 3, well, I did roll 4. You never saw it because it got stuck by the slider box, but I appreciate you, Weston. It's all good. He had triple bypass in October. He had a flat tire. He was dealing with the flat tire, started to get symptoms, called the ambulance. My mom can't be left on her own, so that was kind of what we're working through. But he's getting tested. He's all good, so I appreciate it. But we're in good shape. We're just trying to figure out vehicles and rides and how he's going to get home from the hospital and how he's going to bring my mom back to our house and all that fun things. So that's what we're doing. So, but we're good, man. I appreciate it. All right, 7 clicks is what we're doing here. And 7 clicks there. It's the letter S down to the letter P-I. It's a different world, man, when your parents get to this age. I feel like the last couple years have been just crazy with my folks' health, and it's just not something you plan for with like your energy and your time, and obviously you love them and you're trying to be there for them and help them. But wow, it's just been crazy, one thing after another. Frankly, for a couple years now, it just feels like we can't get out of the weeds. S down to the PI there, and I'm sure I'm not alone in that challenge. Participants in this one, it's Weston with 2, Thomas G with 2, Michael C with 2, Josh B and Mark, Eric, Kevin Mack with the bunch, Zach, MVP, Joseph, and Greg times 2 to round it out. 3 plus a 3. We're going to go 6 clicks. And after 6, it's going to be Michael C. Down to Max Homa? He's still alive? Man, you guys are on it. Today's Monday. I love it. I love when you guys are on the Monday golf talk. I know you're serious when that starts happening. What event is this week? Coming off the Pebble Beach. Another California tournament, I would assume. What would make him pick? There's not that many. Oh, you come to the wrong place, Andrew. There's going to be a lot of Max Homa slander. Gosh, okay. Jeez. All right, very good. All right, we got 4 boxes left. We just need 2. We'll use the 8-sided die here. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8 on the die roll. The 1 top box, same idea. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and the 2. So we'll top box there. Those 2 are going to be number 5, which will be next. I mean, I don't mind Matsuyama, but I like him a lot better like top 10, right? He just right now he feels like a guy that can't get over the hump. He's just crushing it, but he can't win. And you know how I feel about that. Like, you got to prove to me you can win. Yeah. The more you bet him and you'll lose money on him, the more you hate him, and it's kind of an ongoing thing with him. I got some work to do though. Justin Rose was not my strongest pick at Pebble Beach. He let me down. Yeah, it was my first outside the top 20 for OAD. I'm at the point, though, where I don't believe in anybody other than, like, Chris Gotterup and Scotty. Morikawa won. Wild times in the golf world. All right, good luck to all. Here we go. We're going to start with a bunch of purple Utah Jazz memes. It's Mr. John Stockton. John Stockton here, Utah, although Utah not quite as important as the J-O. The J-O is Zach on the Stockton. Right. Right, I don't know. I'm in shock that it happened this week. Like, I really am shocked that after last week he did the same thing. I mean, I hope he keeps doing it, because I should have slammed him top 10 going into Saturday, right? Like, there was just no way he wasn't going to shoot, like, in the low 60s back-to-back rounds coming out in the morning. Yeah. No, we got lucky last year that he hurt his hand, or else this was. I just feel like he's just dominant. He's just a dominant player right now. Stockton 28 out of 35 on the mems again. Zach, that is yours. Next up, it's Jumbo Memorabilia 3 out of 7. Andre Iguodala. Three out of 7 Jumbo Memorabilia of Andre Iguodala. The A, please, for MVP. That is yours. 3 out of 7. We've got more Jumbo Memorabilia. Speaking of golf, it's the big lefty, Bubba Watson booming. 6 out of 6. Little leather piece, it looks like. That's definitely a FootJoy. Looks kind of like maybe the golf shoe sole or something. That's pretty cool. Bubba Watson, 6 out of 6 for the B. Weston, that is yours. Jumbo Memorabilia. Oh. Here's one Chris has not seen yet, but I like this one. How about video game stats? Signed with the logo inscription. It's Jerry West. Boom. The logo indeed. 25.8 points per game, 9.7 assists, 4.2 rebounds. That is pretty darn cool. I haven't seen the logo inscription myself. 4 out of 5.
Oh, I gotta have it.
That's Jerry West. J.E. Josh B. J Smash. That is going to be yours. Congrats. But you are going to be hearing from my man Chris, who is still definitely going to be interested in acquiring this from you.
Yeah, it's a 4 or 5. You said
4 out of 5. The logo inscription, Jerry West banger. Video game stats indeed. 26, 10, and 4.
Yeah, Josh, you can fleeced me, man. That's my daughter's youngest birthday. The next birthday we celebrate. That April 5th is pretty forked out.
There was a reason why Fortify's got bonus booms in the Super Bowl mixer, and
Yeah, we gotta stop
there he is, right there, J Smash. So J Smash, if you'd be interested in selling it to Chris, Chris is gonna make it worth your
Josh,
worth your time.
No pressure, dude. Seriously, I will always be happy to send you the card, but if you want to talk a deal, man, I'll hit you up. Wow, beautiful. There's something pretty cool behind it, looks like, too.
There is.
That is awesome.
How about a dual auto? A couple of Charlotte Hornets, Alonzo Mourning and Larry Johnson. Boom.
That's why I used to play on NBA Jam with Zoe and Larry. They were unstoppable.
It's a really fun product. There's a lot of cool stuff, right? Is it the shoes?
Windmill.
All right, J Smash says sure.
All
Very
right,
good,
cool,
Josh.
I'll
Appreciate you, man.
email you a little later. Oh, my gosh.
3 out of 8 on this duel. Fun fact about me, I did live in Charlotte, North Carolina for about 2 years when I was like kindergarten age, right around the time that the Muggsy Bogues, Larry Johnson, Alonzo Mourning Hornets were in existence. So the A for Alonzo is MVP, and the Larry for Larry Johnson is Weston. So we do have a die roll random here. Odds top, evens bottom. Odds top, evens bottom. Odds top, evens bottom. Odds top, Alonzo Mourning MVP. That is yours. Three out of 8 on the Alonzo and the Larry. All right, Pops has been released. All right, box number 2. Let's start with a Warren Spawn. Look at those mems. 1 out of 3 on the Warren Spawn. Wow. Let's keep opening this stuff, guys. We've got a whole other case we can rip through, and yeah, this is really fun. Warren Spawn, 1 out of 3. Mark, you have the VWY. You get the Warren Spawn. Rare materials. We then have All Rise, Aaron Judge. Boom. 3 out of 10 on the Yankees triple. I see some pinstripe action in there. MVP. The MVP is yours. Congrats. Aaron Judge, 3 out of 10. Heroes of History. Next up, beautiful game. It's Muhammad Salah. Boom. 19 out of 35 on the Muhammad Salah. Kevin Mack, that is yours with the M. Congrats. Big time soccer mem there. 19 out of 35. In the beautiful game, use sports. Very cool. All right, up next, we've got a Leaf Gold Prospect autograph of Juju Lewis. 7 out of 20 on Juju. The JU here, Zach, that is yours. Gold Leaf Prospects to 25, Juju Lewis. And the last card is going to be Dream 8s. A who's who of Boston. Celtic. Fire. Look at this thing. I mean, I'm not the biggest Boston Celtics fan you will find, but even I got to respect some legendary pieces on this one. Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Bill Wall, throw it down, big man. Dennis Johnson, Robert Parrish, Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Jason Tatum. Wow, that's cool. Several eras of Celtics basketball on this baby. 8 out of 10. I love this product. Gosh. I have not bought a box of anything, maybe ever. I may try to find a box of this. This stuff is so cool. 8 out of 10. Dream 8s. Wow. Okay, so again, you have to own 5 of the 8. Doubtful, but let's do our homework. Larry Bird, Weston, you've got the L. Kevin McHale, the K, that is Eric. Bill Walton, Weston has 2. Dennis Johnson, that's the DE for Thomas G with 1. Robert Parrish, the R is Kevin. Kevin Garnett, the K is Eric Foreman, 2 for you. Paul Pierce, the P is also Kevin, 2 for you. And Jason Tatum, the JA for J Smash, 1 for you. So no one has close to all right. I've got 3 folks with 2 letters and 2 with 1 piece. We've got the 8-sided die. All right, y'all. 8-sided die. So we'll go 1 to 4 and 5 through 8, right? What means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the die roll. Okay? Okay. Good luck to you 5. And it is the 6. The 6 is our winner. 1 to 4, 5, and 6. It's Kevin Garnett, the K. Eric F. Eric, that is yours. Congrats. 8 out of 10 on the Dream 8 Celtics Booms. Kevin Garnett, the K. Eric. Wow. All right, another sweet break in the books. Thank you, folks, again. We're going to go number 5 right after this. Recapping it, Dream 8's Boston Celtic Booms to 10. Die rolled it. Kevin Garnett took it for Eric. We got Juju Lewis there for Zach. Muhammad Salah to 35 for Kevin. Aaron Judge, Heroes of History for MVP. Hey, right in time, MVP, that is yours. Aaron Judge to 10 for you. Warren Spawn here to 3 for Mark. We had the Alonzo Mourning, Larry Johnson duel. That is also yours, MVP. Via Alonzo Mourning on the die roll. Jerry West, the logo. 4 out of 5 there for J Smash. Congrats. Bubba Watson, Jumbo Memorabilia for Weston. Andre Iguodala, Jumbo Memorabilia for MVP. And John Stockton for Zach. All right, very good. Number 5 coming up next. All right, 5 and 6 are sold out. Number 7, next one available. We can do up to 10 of these tonight, guys. $39.99 gets you a shot. No doubt you're going to need a little luck in the random, right? Just the nature of this type of break, but the best price point we can come up with to give you guys a shot to hit some really cool stuff. Autographs and mem-wise. Hey guys, just so you're not caught off guard, at some point my dad and mother-in-law are going to be popping in. No. Yeah. Hey, yeah, all good, MVP. I appreciate it. Nope, he's doing well. Got tests are all good. We're in good shape. A little scary anytime you gotta get an ambulance, but he's good. All right, so I think we're ready to rock, folks. Let's do it. Oh, what's up, everybody? It's already here with BomberBreaks, and I've got for you right now 2025 Leaf in the game. Use sports. It's in the game. It's in the game. This is number 5, the last of our first case. But the good news is, guys, I got a whole another case to do. Number 6 is up next. It is sold out. But we do have spots open in number 7. We can do 8, 9, and 10 tonight, too, if you guys would like. A lot of really cool stuff in this product. All game use mem. We do have autographs in here as well. Random first name, first letter is our random format. We've got 18 spots in total. There they are, the A down to the VWY combo. 3, always the base number. Die roll gets us a 4. We're going lucky 7 here on the clicks to randomize the 18 letters. And after 7, it's the letter C down to the JOJU spot. We did split the J's and the D's in this one. In all of these, right? Just to make it as fair as we can. Very good. And my participants in number 5. It's Zach and Michael, Joseph and Sean, Michael T, Jeff, Adam, Jason, Jeremy, MVP, Matthew, Josh, and Charles. Thank you folks so much for getting in. Good luck to you here on the draw. We're going 3 plus a 5. We're going to do 8 clicks here to get you guys some random first name, first letters. And after 8 clicks, it's Jeff up top, Michael T at the bottom. Okay, let me print this. Just gonna reverse the order on screen as I usually do for these type of breaks, right? Just fits a little nicer this way, like so. Oh, pardon me. Okay. Is Tanya on the checklist? That's a great question. All right, folks, that's all we've got to do. Now it's just time to bring the boom again for multiplayer cards. You have to own over 50%. Otherwise, we're doing a little die roll action. Good luck to all. Here we go. Our first hit is going to be Heroes of History. They call him the Glide. It's Clyde Drexler. Clyde Drexler here, 2 out of 12 on the triple mem. Clyde the C. Jeff F. Jeff, first card of the break is yours. Clyde Drexler, 2 out of 12, triple mem. Heroes of History. More Heroes of History here. It's Bjorn Borg, 4 out of 5. The B in this one, Jason C. Yours. Triple mem. All game used mem in this one, obviously. 4 to 5 here, Bjorn Borg. Up next is a little Bowman Cristiano Ronaldo triple mem, 1 out of 5. Some pretty sweet, like, I don't know, tie-dye blue there. The C, Jeff. Good start for you. Big time there on the Ronaldo. One of the GOATs of the game. 1 out of 5, Cristiano Ronaldo. Next up, we've got the Worm. It's little Dennis Rodman. 1 out of 4. Looks like some Lakers, right? The kind of Lakers jersey, Lakers mem type feel. I really don't even remember. I don't even remember Rodman with the Lakers, but that's all right. Doesn't matter for our purposes anyways. That's going to go to the letter D, the DE MVP. Looking pretty good so far in these breaks. There's another one for you. Dennis Rodman, 1 out of 4 on the mem auto. And our last card from our first box is going to be Sportstown, Miami. Dan Marino, Larry Zonka, Chris Bosch, Dwayne Wade, Shaquille O'Neal, and Tyreek Hill on the 6 pieces of memorabilia, numbered 5 out of 8 on the Sportstown, Miami, Florida. Oh, that's a jersey. I was trying to figure out what that black spot in the middle of the card was. At first, I thought they put someone's face there and then blocked it up, but I think it's the back of one of the one of the Heat jerseys, right? It's either Wade or Bosch. Yeah. Okay. Ah, no Tanya Harding. Boo. That's okay. All right, so you'd have to own 4 of the 6 to get this one outright. Dan Marino, the DA is MVP. We've got Larry Zonka, the L is Sean. Chris Bosch, the C is Jeff. We've got Dwayne Wade, the DW is Joseph, so no random, or going to the randomizer in this one. Shaq for Zach, and Tyreek for Adam. So I think we have all 6 letters unique in this one, which is pretty cool. Guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the die roll. 1 to 3, 4 to 6 standard die roll here to determine the Sportstown Miami mem card. Good luck to you all. And it is the 6, bottom right here, Tyreek Hill. The T for Adam. Adam, that is yours. All right, still got a whole another box left. Good luck, everybody. Let's start with little Heroes of History. That's John Elway. 4 out of 5 on the triple mem Elway. John Elway there, the J. Oh, that is Michael T. Michael, yours on the J-O, John Elway. Up next, we've got Nolan Ryan. 32 out of 35 on the Nolan. Gate Attraction. The N here is Michael C. Nolan Ryan for you to 35. Next up, it's Heroes of History. LA Lakers star, one of the best point guards, maybe the best point guard of all time. It's Magic Johnson. Boom. 3 out of 35 on the Magic. Jason, this is yours. Three out of 35 on the Magic Johnson. All right, what do we got here? We got an autograph. We've got an autograph of Marshall Faulk. Vignette Authentic Signatures. Vignette Authentic Autograph. 4 out of 6 on the Marshall Faulk. Jason C., you got the M. You got the Marshall Faulk auto. 4 out of 6. Very good. And the last card of the break is going to go, it's going to be Big 8. Wow, guys, look at this thing. The Big 8 baseball style Aaron Judge, Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, Ken Griffey Jr., Jose Canseco, George Foster, Alex Rodriguez, and Shohei Ohtani. Boom! Wow. 7 out of 20 on that thing. That is crazy cool. Couple MVPs. Like, I don't know, over under 6 on the MVP list there. Probably more. Gosh, that's cool. Judge, Bonds, McGwire, Griffey, Canseco, Foster, A-Rod, and Ohtani. Wow. All right. Let's go. We do have some repeat, or at least one repeat letter with the A. So, Michael C., you're getting 2 right off the bat. I'm going to count you for Aaron Judge and A-Rod. The B for Jason C. via Barry Bonds. Mark McGwire, the M, is also Jason C. Ken Griffey Jr., the K, is Michael T. He's got 1. Jose Canseco, the J-O, is Michael T. as well. He's got 2. George Foster, the G, is Jeremy. He's on the board, and that means we're heading to a random. A-Rod, we did. 2, 4, 6, 7. And the last one's going to be Shohei Ohtani. Zach gets a little try there via Ohtani. Okay, Shohei. All right. All right. For ease of remembrance, we're going to go 1 to 4, 5 to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the 8-sided die roll here, guys. Right, 8-sided die. Top 1 to 4, bottom 5 through 8. Okay. Good luck to you 5. Let's see what we got. And it is the 5. So 1, 4, 5 is going to be Jose Canseco, the J-O, Michael T. Michael T, that is yours. Congrats on the Jose Canseco via the 5 die roll on this one. Very good. All right, another fun break in the books again. The Big 8 mems of Judge, Bonds, McGwire, Griffey, Canseco, Foster, A-Rod, and Ohtani. We die rolled. It's going to the Jose Canseco spot and Michael T. Marshall Faulk, 4 out of 6 for Jason. Magic Johnson to 35 for Jason. We've got Nolan Ryan to 35 for Michael C. This is John Elway, the J-O, for Michael T. Sportstown, Miami, we die roll. It's going to Tyreek Hill and Adam via the T. We've got Dennis Rodman, 1 out of 4, the DE for MVP. We've got Cristiano Ronaldo to 5, big hit there for Jeff via the C. I've got Bjorn Borg, 4 out of 5 for Jason. And Clyde Drexler, 2 out of 12 for Jeff. All right, new case to open for number 6, coming up next. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot more. The over was easy. That's a lot of MVPs. That's a sweet card. There's a lot of sweet cards in this product. I can see why it's selling fast, right? It's just a really fun one to take a shot at. All right, guys, 6 and 7 are now sold out. 6, 7, 8 is available. We can do up to 10 today if you guys would like. If we got the juice for it. $39.99 gets you in. Flawless is now a filler, guys, on the briefcase break. $74.99 gets you in. I see Athletics and Yankees, Nationals all on the filler. So number 6 is now, and number 7 is next. Who do you like in that one, Sam? I know Nathan and the boys were talking about that game a little bit. I truly never have any opinions about college because I would be purely guessing. Although, let the record reflect that the Dayton Flyers covered with ease over Davidson yesterday, or whatever day that was. With ease. Want to know. You like Iowa State? Okay, cool. All right, let's do it. What's up, everybody? It's Artie here with BomberBreaks, and I've got for you right now Leaf in the Game U Sports number 6 to Hobby Box Break from BomberBreaks. Appreciate y'all for jumping in. Guys, number 7 is sold out. We do have number 8 available. $39.99 gets you one of the 18 random letter spots in this break. We can do up to 10 tonight with what we have in stock. All right, in this one here, we've got, as I mentioned, 18 letters, the A through the VWY, several combos. We did split the D's and the J's, as they're the most common names on the checklist, right? 3 is always our base number. 3 is the die roll. We're going to go with 6 clicks here to randomize the 18 spots. All right, and I guess I gotta watch some college basketball. I guess I got too many friends that like college hoops. Nathan, you like ISU. Somebody was saying Houston +3, but no. After 6 clicks, we got the JOJU down to the EF combo. And my participants, I got Charles with 2, Jonathan with 2, Marcus with 2, Tim with 2, Michael C with 2, Nathan, David G with 2, Daniel M with 2, Nathan with 3. So some folks starting to double down. I get, makes sense in my brain, right? Trying to maximize your chances for any 1 box or 2 boxes, right? Get it? Get it? Makes sense. Wow, that was wild. Still couldn't get on the table. 3 plus a 4. We're going 7 clicks at long last to randomize my 18 participants. And after 7, it's Tim up top, Charles at the bottom. So many randoms, I will admit. I'm starting, my brain getting a little fried here. There we go. Okay. Get you up on the screen. So. Okay, let's pop this guy open. All right, guys, we got a 10-box case, and as it happens, I have a 10-sided die in which the 0 is our 10. So 1 through 5, 6 through 10 here. Good Lord. It is the 8. 1 to 5, 6, 7, 8 is going to be our first box there. And anything but the 0 for our second box. Too much backspin for this die. And it's the 1. Make that simple enough. We'll go like this and just pop these right here for next. All right, and I apologize. The boys here have got me excited to put this little college on, so I'm going to put Houston, Iowa State on real quick. And I can also bet it live, -1.5, get an extra point off. $25 seems good to me. All right. You know, I'm a DJ. You guys love it. All right, here we go. Yeah, betting college road team seems like tough. Like I don't know. I can't say I do much for college basketball betting at all. But betting the road team in a 2 versus 6 matchup, just I don't know. All right, with all that being said, guys, we're ready to rock. Your teams, your letters are on screen. Good luck to everybody. Again, for any multi-cards, you're going to need to own over 50%. Or else we're going to a die roll random, or maybe random.org if I really need to. All right, good luck, everybody. Let's start here with more Boston Celtics. Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Dennis Johnson, and Robert Parrish. That one, apologies, let me get off the autofocus there. Quad mem there for the Celtics. Larry Bird, the L, going to Jonathan. Kevin McHale, the K, going to Nathan. Dennis Johnson, the D-E for Daniel. And Robert Parrish, the R for Nathan. So that will be a die roll here. We'll utilize the 8-sided die. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8 on the die roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It is the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dennis Johnson, Daniel M. Daniel M, you're getting this quad. It is numbered 29 out of 35. Up next, we've got a Heroes of History Satchel Paige Fire. 5 out of 8 here on the Satchel Paige. The S. Marcus, that one is yours. Pretty sweet piece of baseball history. Satchel Paige, 5 out of 8. Triple mem. Up next, it's going to be Roger Federer. Another GOAT in the house. 3 out of 6. Roger Federer, the R. Nathan, little tennis boom for you. Congrats. Roger Federer, Heroes of History. 3 out of 6. Next up, we've got Leaf Gold Prospects of Deuce Knight. 12 out of 20 on the Deuce. 3 cola. Man, nothing like turning the game on, getting it when the game scores 5-2, stealing a point and a half, and then having them roll off like 11 straight. That's how we draw it up there. Deuce Knight, 12 out of 20 there. The D-E is Daniel. Daniel, Deuce Knight for you. And you got a pretty fun one up next. Charles, what you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you? Boom! 6 out of 7. Hulk Hogan with a Hulkamania inscription. Pretty sweet with the, I guess, event used memorabilia there. No randomizer needed. That's all Hulk. Charles with the H. That is yours. Congrats. Hulk Hogan, 6 out of 7 for the H. Really nice one there. All right, into box number 2. I don't think so, no.
Sticker, right?
Sticker, yeah.
Looks good, though.
Does looks real good. Yeah, the fact that he got Hulkamania on there is kind of impressive. Yes, sir. Yeah, bro. Now, see, every time I try to do the Hulk, I turn it into a poor Randy Savage. It's just all bad. I'm not a great impressions guy. I'm just not. But let me tell you, Mean Gene. That boom is heading to Michael V. It is not. It just for the record, guys. It is a sticker. Chris actually asked me the same thing. I know, not that it. I mean, it's a great looking card. It is a sticker. It is a sticker, just to be very transparent. But it looks great, right? You couldn't tell. Chris was leaning over behind the glass there. He couldn't tell. So it's a real clean one that he was. It's a big sticker to fit the full Hulk and the full Hulkamania on there. All right. Box number 2 starts with a Bill Mazeroski. I'll take the B, please, for Nathan on the Pirate Legend. 1 out of 7, Bill Mazeroski. We've got a beautiful game. Kylian Mbappe. Boom. 61 out of 60. Check that. 51 out of 65 on this one. Kylian, the K is Nathan R. Nathan R, that is yours. Congrats. Kylian Mbappe. As he played currently for Paris Saint-Germain. Or no, he transferred. He transferred again. I think he already is done with PSV. Oh, gosh. Apologize, but I need to be up to date on my Kylian Mbappe news. Where's Kylian Mbappe playing currently? French footballer. Oh, he went to Real. Okay, he went to Real Madrid. That now that I see, that's right. Michigan and Arizona. Peace. Okay. You're allowed to just hang out. You don't have to just say goodbye and then come back and say goodbye. You can just hang out. It's okay. You're allowed. Next up, it's Arnold Palmer. Heroes of History, 1 out of 4. Daniel M., you've got the A. You get the Arnold Palmer. One out of 4, Arnold Palmer. Heroes of History. For Daniel. Next up, we've got Video Game Stats. It's the Big Hurt. Frank Thomas there. The F, Charles, another nice hit for you. Have yourself a break. Hulk Hogan auto, and now Frank Thomas auto. Back in good old 2000, he hit 43 bombs, batted in 143 runs, and hit just a little 328. Man, some of those stats you just feel like you don't see anymore. 17 out of 30 on the Frank Thomas SIG. Classic. And the last card of the break is going to be another Sportstown Sextabem. It is Miami, Florida, featuring Dan Marino, Larry Zonka, Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, Shaquille O'Neal, and Tyreek Hill. Numbered 4 out of 8. All right, so real quick, you'd have to own 4 of the 6. Dan Marino, the DA for Daniel M. Dan for Dan, you got 1. Larry Zonka, the L for Jonathan, you've got 1. Chris Bosh, the C for Marcus, you've got 1. Dwayne Wade, the DW for Michael C, you got 1. We're going to a random. Shaquille O'Neal, Marcus has the S as well, that's 2 for you. And Tyreek Hill, the T, Michael C, has that one as well. So we've got 4 folks in this one. 6 possible mems, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 to 3, 4 to 6 on the die roll. Good luck to you 4. Here we go. It's the 5. 5 is my winner. 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shaquille O'Neal, Marcus. That is yours. Congrats. Sportstown Miami is yours, Marcus. Featuring Dan Marino, Larry Zonka, Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, Shaquille O'Neal, and Tyreek Hill. Via the 5, which was Shaquille. All right, folks. Very good. Thank you again for the fill. We do have a few of these open. If you guys are interested, we're on to number 9, it looks like. We can do up to 10 if we got the juice. I got the juice. I think you guys got the juice too. We're going to do it. But here we go. Again, Miami Sportstown card going to Shaquille O'Neal and Marcus. Frank Thomas autograph going to Charles. Arnold Palmer for Daniel. Kylian Mbappe for Nathan R. Bill Mazeroski for Nathan S. Hulk, 6 out of 7. Fire for Charles. I got Deuce Knight there. That's the DE for Daniel. Roger Federer for Nathan S. Satchel Paige for Marcus. The Boston Quad went to Dennis Johnson, and the DE for Daniel. And that is the break. number 7 coming up next. All right, so the question is going to be, are we going to break anything else other than Leaf in the game U Sports? Filler in Flawless and Prism Football, my 2 other closest. We certainly have Electrum Multisport that could get some momentum if you guys are in the mood for a similar type break, right? Electrum Multisport, 6 autographs in the break, 3, all of it's encased, right? So 1 touch-up autos. It's a multi-sport product, very similar to some of the names you're seeing in this one. Not identical, but also with some celebrities mixed in, right? So... we only have 2 boxes remaining of the Electrum. Number 8 has okay. It's going real quick. We got one spot to go now. One spot to go. I'm gonna change next to open, but we're just already pretty much there. So. Okay, I think we're all set. Let's do it. Oh, what's up, everybody? It's Artie here with BomberBreaks, and I've got for you right now 2025 Leaf in the Game U Sports number 7. 2-box break from BomberBreaks. Appreciate you guys jumping in. We had a lot of fun here looking at some really cool stuff from this product. We've got just a couple more we can do, guys. Number 8 is now sold out. We can do 10 in total, so 9 and 10. All that's left, 2 bucks at a time. I got 14 spots left at number 9. $39.99 gets you into the break. All right, guys, 18 spots, right? First name, first letter is the format here with the letter A down to the VWY combo. We did split the J's and the D's in these. 3 plus a 2. We're going 5 clicks here to randomize the 18 spots. And after 5, we got the D's up top and the M at the bottom. DA down to the M. Good. And my participants, I got Joey with 3, Vanessa with 2, Jeffrey and Rocco, Thomas and Michael C., J Smash, Nathan, Melissa, Kathy, Marissa, Weston with 2, Michael C. last spot, Mojo. Appreciate y'all for getting in. Best of luck to you here in the break. Wow, it's not the landing 3. We're going to go 6 clicks here to get you guys some letters. And after 6, it is Joey down to Kathy. Okay, we have 8 boxes remaining from the case. Pardon me 1 second. Eight boxes here. All right, we got the 8-sided die for our box selection. We've got 1 to 4, 5 through 8, right? It is the 7, going to be this box right, y'all. And anything but the 8 for our second box. It is the 8. Let's try that again. And it is the 5 to 4, 5 here. Last we've got, guys. We're going to crush through it. I appreciate it. We're having a lot of fun with this stuff. If you want to take a shot, now is the time. 2 breaks to go. That lead evaporated very, very quickly. I feel like the Iowa State coach should have called timeout way sooner than he did. Good luck, folks. All right, very good. Here we go. I'm going to start with a booming Lionel Messi. Go action here for the L. Joey. Good start for you. If you like Lionel Messi booms. 24 to 35. Octo swatch on the rare materials of Messi. It's funny, you know he's that guy when I'm like, I don't even feel like pronouncing Lionel just sounds weird because I don't think I've ever seen it. All right, I know he kind of goes by Leo anyways, but Octo swatch Messi there to 35 for Joey. Up next, we've got, wow. Really cool duel there, guys. Game used memorabilia of Kobe Bryant and LeBron James. Boom! Holy beep. Wow. I actually literally last night watched a documentary on the Kobe helicopter crash, and it was sad, right? It was sad. You know, just all the things that go into it, and I don't even want to get into it because it'll make me sad. But yeah, tough situation. Can't believe it, But 40 out of 45, Kobe and LeBron, man, holy cow, that's cool. Kobe the K is Thomas G. And LeBron, the L, is Joey. So, gonna have to be a random. I'm just gonna do a die roll, guys. Because sometimes the two-person random looks a little funky up on the screen. Doing the random.org. So, odds at top to Kobe. Evens bottom to LeBron. Odds top, evens bottom. Odds top, evens bottom. Good luck to you both. Again, Kobe Bryant, the K, is Thomas G. And LeBron James, the L, is Joey T. Odds top, evens bottom. Good luck. Odds top, the 1, it's Kobe. 40 out of 45 here. Kobe Bryant, the K, Thomas G. That is going to be yours. Wow. Pretty sweet piece of basketball mem there. Kobe LeBron. Reminds me a little bit. That's how my first ever interaction with Nathan was over. It was on a Kobe Bryant Leaf card. I'll never forget that, Nate. Never forget that. Here's a pretty cool hit for the letter B. It's a jumbo memorabilia of Blake Griffin. 4 out of 4 here on the Blake. Are they here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to talk to him real quick, I guess. Yeah.
Do it. All right.
You want to do a few? Yeah, heck yeah. 168s across the board. Pretty much, yeah. Blake Griffin, the B there for J Smash on the jumbo mem. Chris gonna do a few while I talk to my dad.
Always pops in the house, so man, I love this ice. What you got? Favre de Favre, guys. That's another favorite number of mine. All right, you know, the flying WV. All right, what else we got? An all-time great Cubby. There he is, guys. Ron Sandberg, Sandstone. Oh yeah. Oh. Ari and I put the sleeves on the wrong side, or the other side. I'm on the wrong side now. Look at this, guys. Video game stats again. Ryan Sandberg this time, 1984, when he had 19 triples of those 200 hits and batted .314. Serial number on the back, 23 of 30. So this is first name, right? Is that going to Mike? Mike. Congrats, man. Great Rhino. And we're going to end this one with 2 all-time great pitchers. One of them is known as the Professor. And the other one might be remembered for what he said. Who's your daddy? Pedro Martinez and Greg Maddux. If you were starting a team in the 90s, these 2 pitchers would be on the short list. Dual autos, dual relics. And of course, it's all in the game used. We were just talking about this. This product is something that we had opened a lot of during the national convention times. And now here we are, opening it in, gosh, February, mid-February. Oh, man. MVP! What? You got a whole new handle. Man, I see it. I love it. All these new handles you guys have. All right, so we got P and a G, right? So let's see. That's Thomas G on the P and Weston on the G. We got what? Randomized? So does Artie should I leave? I'll leave the randomizing for Artie. Just he's got letters on these. He's got some sticky notes. Was that one that went to? Oh boy, Kobe. Dudes, he pulled a Kobe and LeBron. I know. Napkins, but seriously, man, those 2 are awesome. All right, I got another box here, guys. Slider box. How good has this stuff been? Oh, geez. Here's the name. I don't even know this. I can't even pronounce it. This is a crazy name, man. All right, guys. Last card's going to be crazy 8. All right, so I think we've got somebody from the world of soccer. I don't know how to pronounce this, but is he named after a chip brand? Tostitos. All I can think of is Tostitos, but it's Tostao. Tostao. Guys, if somebody wants to write that out for me, number is 4 of 6. 4 out of 6. And that's it, man. T. The letter T. Joey T got the T, man. Tostao? I don't know, man. Gotta get myself educated on the game. So anyway, 4-6. Here we go. Heroes of History. And another serial number 4 of 5. 4 out of 5, Orlando Cepeda. And Heroes of History is what it is. 4 of 5. Orlando! Nate, you got one, man. The great Orlando Cepeda. I'm trying to guess what jersey he's wearing there. Looks like he's wearing a Reds jersey, but it must be socks or somebody. Oh, shoot. Already, I'm out of top orders already. Come in here and steal all the front top. Speedo says Doritos. We have Tostitos or Doritos? Tosta. All right, Artie, how do you say that?
Oh, wow. Yeah. I don't
Okay,
even know.
oh, wow, he says.
Soccer player.
Like, get that out of here. I have no idea.
Yeah, no, I've never seen that name before. Tostado.
I do like the tie-dye cracked ice. Tie-dye cracked ices are sweet. All right. All right, this is sort of the meat of it. Do you want to come back and go?
Finish
All right,
it,
all right.
finish it off.
All right, guys, here we go. Oh, cool. All right, next one up is KG, my friends. Kevin Garnett. And it's 2 out of 3. KG, KK, where are we at? There he is. Tom! Congrats, man. Man, we were just talking. We want to get more of this stuff, you guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's going fast.
This was a common product that would come out during the National. So Gate Attraction is your set. Dual swatch. It looks like it's black and white jersey in there. All right. Kevin Garnett. Next up, we got an autographed jersey, guys. And it is a very colorful card. An autograph of the Worm along with a giant swatch of Lakers jersey, 5 out of 6. And, I mean, how do you describe the hairdo here on this card?
Yeah, it's
bowl of-
crazy, wild.
Camouflage.
Yeah, right? Looks like a
Mushroom
turtle shell.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Ninja Turtle. The Ninja Turtle look for Dennis Rodman. 5 out of 6. So DE is Joey. Congrats, man. Dennis Rodman. All right, man. So the last one's a big 8.
Oh, these are fun.
Big ol' 8.
I see a lot of color.
I got one to randomize. See that? Sweet
Ooh.
Pedro and Greg.
Oh, boy.
So if you were going to do a die roll or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's mostly what I've been doing, yeah.
What the heck is this? This is gray? That's why I wear a hat most of the time. All right, guys. Big 8s. Here we go. Looks like we're going to the world of football.
Ooh.
Not American football. Holland, Palmer, Endrick, Garnacho, Mbappe, Vinicius. Is that how you go?
Yep.
And dude, Jude and Yamal.
Wow, that's a monster.
That's a big deal
big
card with all
card.
these.
That's a lot. It's
25 out of 35. It's not, prime per se, but I like with the jerseys you do get a little bit of texture mixed into those windows. So I think this is the time I go back to the shop floor and do something and let Artie figure out.
I'll do the randoms. Yep, that works for me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Look at that, man. That is
That's
awesome,
cool.
though.
That's really cool.
And it's all game used. Thank you, Leaf, for always bringing it closer to the game.
Thought that was particularly
And
sweet.
yeah, I went back and I just saw it's the napkins. I said, it's the napkins, but dude, it's 2 of the greatest of all time
You're not gonna see a lot of
together
Kobe-
on the same
Kobe
card.
LeBron duels.
So that was beautiful. All right, so already these 2
Okay,
to
got it.
randomize. We'll set them back there. But thank you guys. Appreciate the
Thank you, Chris.
chance there to take a look at some of these great cards. And yeah, good luck in the random there, guys.
All right.
And as always, you can order all of your supplies, sealed wax and singles at BomberSportsCards.com. All right.
Boom. All right, fun stuff, guys.
Saturday.
Yeah, Rip Night Saturday, baby. If you guys are local to the area, you guys better be here. Pedro Martinez and Greg Maddox duel. Man, that's pretty sweet. So again, the P is Thomas G, and the Greg, the G, is Weston. So as we've been doing, guys, odds top, evens bottom. Odds to Pedro, evens to Greg Maddox. Odds top, evens bottom. Good luck to you both. Odds top, evens bottom. Odds top, Pedro Martinez via the 3, the P, Thomas G. Thomas, I feel like you've had some pretty good die roll luck in this one. Congrats. Pedro Martinez gets you the 5/6 dual auto of Martinez and Mex. All right, and let's take a quick look at this thing. Wow. Erling Haaland, Cole Palmer, Endrick, Alejandro Garnacho, Lamine Yamal, Jude Bellingham, Vinicius Jr., and Kylian Mbappe fire. That is quite the card. Big 8s. Okay, so let's just make sure we don't have any duplicate letters. So unlikely you're going to own more than 50%. You'd have to own 5 of the 8, but let's just do our homework here. The Erling Haaland E is Marissa, yet 1. Cole Palmer, the C is Vanessa with 1. Endrick, the E, that is Marissa with 2. Alejandro is Michael C. He's got a piece. We've got Lamine Yamal, the L, that is Joey. He's getting a shot. We're going to a random for sure. Jude Bellingham, J.U., that is Vanessa. She's got 2. Vinicius Jr., the V, that's Jeffrey. He's got 1. And Kylian Mbappe, the K for Thomas G. He's got 1. So we've got 2, 4. We got 6 people in this Octo Mem. We'll use our 8-sided die for this one. There is the 8, just to prove it's an 8-sided die. Yeah, my brother-in-law, long story, but I had the vehicle here, but he's good, checked out good, everything seems okay, so yeah, no worries, guys, appreciate the concern, but yeah, Dad stopped by, still wants to do dinner tomorrow night, that's the first thing on his mind, but still do my birthday dinner, so he wants to see the grandkid, to be honest with you, but, I appreciate it. All right, 1 to 4 up top, 5 through 8 on the bottom, 1 to 4 in the top, 5 through 8 is my numbering in these. Good luck to you all. And it's the Ocho, the 8. That's going to be Kylian Mbappe. The K here is Thomas G. I'm telling you, Thomas, go play Keno. Go play the lottery. I feel like you've won every die roll tonight. Just ride that hot streak, my man. Congrats. Kylian Mbappe going to be the winner on this one. Congrats. All right, another one in the books. Number 7. We got number 8 coming up next. Let's recap here. Again, the big 8 football players going to Kylian Mbappe, the K, which is Thomas G. Pedro Martinez, Greg Maddux, duel to 6. Going to Thomas G again via the die roll to Pedro. Dennis Rodman, 5/6. The DE for Joey. We had Kevin Garnett, 2/3 for Thomas with the K. Areno Cepeda, 4/5. The O for Nathan. Tasto, 4/6. There, that's the T for Joey. We have an autograph of Ryan Sandberg. Michael C, fun one there for you. Video game stats on the Ryan. We had Blake Griffin, the B for J Smash. It is the Kobe LeBron duel, 40/45 going to Kobe and the K. Thomas G, wildly hitting that one as well. And Messi there, that's Lionel Messi, the L for Joey. All right, very good. Number 8 coming up next. All right, 8 is sold out. 9 is sold out. Last 3 spots we've got for tonight in the product. We're down to 13 and 12 in our 2 fillers. 13 Electrum. If you guys are feeling squirrely and doing the in the game, take a shot. Just a couple boxes left of the Electrum Multi-Sport. Can rip that today as well. 6 autographs in that one. Similar big name checklist, plus some celebrity names in there as well. Okay, very good. Keeping this thing moving to our next in the game U Sports. This is number 8 now, and number 9 is going to be next. No. It's okay. I had the letters already random, put in a randomizer. Just like this time. We're good. We are good. Still right there. 8, 9. Let me just do the last one to get these all. Put the letters in for all of these. 10. There we go. All right, but this is number 8. Number 8. Number 8. All right, let's do it. What's up, everybody? It's Artie here with BomberBreaks, and I've got for you right now Leaf in the Game. U Sports number 8. If it's in the game, it's in the box. I tried. 2-box break here, guys. Thank you so much. We've got just a few spots to go in this product number 10. The last one available with spots, I believe, run, don't walk if you want a shot on this tonight. All right, 18 spots. First name, first letter is the style here of the random. A down to the VWY combo. 3 plus a 1. We're going 4 clicks. And after 4, it's the DA to DE up top, down to the PI at the bottom. Participants, we got Christian with 2. MVP is in. Jesse Gilbert got a bunch. Karen is in. Michael C got several. Tosh got several. Charles got a pair. And David G, last spot, Mojo. Appreciate you all for getting in. That was going to happen. 3 plus a 1. We're going 4 more clicks. And after 4, it's Karen in the first spot. Gilbert in the 18. Which results in this. Okay, we do have 6 boxes left from this case to select from. 1 through 6 vertically. 1 on the top, 6 on the bottom. 2. 1 and 2. Anything but the 6. And it's the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Hey, what up, Joe? How we doing, man? All right. I got you, sir. Rush recognizes good breaks when he sees one. All right, good luck, everybody. Again, you don't over 50% of the card to get it out right to avoid a random in these. But no random needed in this first one. It's going to be LA Laker great Wilt Chamberlain. Boom to start. MVP on the board first. Congrats, Wilt Chamberlain. 12 out of 12. Vintage game used. Out of 12, Wilt Chamberlain for you, MVP. Next up, it's going to be Diego Maradona. 1 out of 3. Maradona. 1 out of 3. Diego the D.I. for Charles. Charles, that is yours. 1 out of 3, Diego Maradona. Next up, it's Heroes of History. Just retired like a day ago. It's Chris Paul. CP3, 12 out of 35 there. The C here is Michael C. Michael, triple mem of Chris Paul for you. Wake Forest Demon Deacon. What NBA team do you most associate Chris Paul with? Clippers, right? Lob City. right. It's true. You can put a 3 on there without much problem. Chris Paul there for Michael C. Up next, we've got In the Game U Sports Vignette, authentic autograph of Frank Ribéry. Boom. Fun one there on the Footballer 13 and a 25 Frank the F. That's Tosh. Congrats, Tosh. Yours? Frank Ribéry to 25. Vignette signatures. All right, and finishing up the box is going to be game used for Diego Maradona, Pele, Messi, and Ronaldo. Boom. Man, soccer collectors are missing out if they're not in this stuff. We've pretty good balance between the sports, but the soccer booms, there's just a lot of the top guys here. Diego the D.I. is Charles. Pele the P is Gilbert. Lionel the L is Gilbert. And Cristiano Ronaldo the C is Michael C. So we do have 3 unique owners amongst this quad mem of soccer stars, soccer greats. 8-sided die is what we'll do. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8 on the die roll. Luck to you 3. It was the 5. The 5 there. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Lionel Messi, the L. Gilbert. That is yours. Congrats. 7 out of 8 for you, Gilbert. To round out box number 1. All right, box number 2. All right, let's start with a Mohamed Salah, 34 out of 65. Beautiful game, U Sports. The M here, Michael C. That is yours. Mohamed Salah to 65. Pardon me, I do need some more top loaders. All right, up next, it's going to be Lamine Yamal and Kylian Mbappe. Boom! More soccer fire. Football fire sounds a little bit better, right? Or Football de Americano, as we learned in my Espanol class way back in the day. 36 out of 45. I mean, I have to admit, us calling football is pretty dumb, right? It's pretty dumb. Like, I don't know. Felt like This feels like a dumb name. It has nothing to do with your feet, and there's already a sport named football. I don't know. But that's what we do here, right? 36 out of 45. Lamine Yamal, the L. Gilbert. Kylian Mbappe, the K. Michael C. Odds top to Lamine. Evens bottom to Kylian. Odds top, evens bottom. Odds top, evens bottom. Good luck, you two. Odds top, evens bottom. Odds the 1. Lamine Yamal, the L. Gilbert. More soccer hits for you. This is 36 out of 45 for you, Gilbert, via Lamine Yamal. Up next, we've got Tug McGraw. Tug McGraw, 8 out of 35. Rare materials, the T here, Jesse. That is yours. So I'm going to go ahead and admit something to you. I do not know anything, and I mean anything, about Tug McGraw. But nothing, a little Google search won't hurt. I know, you guys can yell at me if I... Tug McGraw played for the New York Mets and Phillies from 65 to 84. Star relief pitcher for the Mets. He often remembered for the coining the phrase, "You gotta believe." Okay. I mean, I'm a Cleveland sports fan. I feel like that I should have that tattooed across my chest, right? I like it. New favorite player, Tug McGraw. Jesse, that is yours. Oh, okay. He's Tim McGraw's dad. Okay, so big time baseball player and famous son. Got it. Thank you, Russ. Gotta believe. Next up, we've got a Mike Schmidt. Boom. I'm also not big into country music, although I'm very much aware of who Tim McGraw is. 16 out of 20 there on the Mike Schmidt. M for Michael. See? Michael, that is yours. Mike Schmidt, 16 out of 20 on the Mem Auto. And the last card is another booming Dream 8 Octo Swatch Fire. Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, Steph Curry, Tim Duncan, Karl Malone, Dirk Nowitzki, Shaquille O'Neal, and Patrick Ewing. 19 out of 30 on that, baby. Man, that's cool. All right, you'd have to own 5 of the 8. Kobe, the K. Michael C., you've got 1. Allen Iverson, the A. Christian, you've got 1. Steph Curry, the S. Tosh, you've got 1. Tim Duncan, the T. Jesse's on the board, and we're going to a random. We also have Karl Malone, the K. for Michael C. with 2. Dirk Nowitzki, the D. I. for Charles with 1. We've got Shaquille O'Neal, the S. for Tosh with 2. And Patrick Ewing, the P, is Gilbert with 1. All right, very good. Go to the 8-sided die. 8-sided die, y'all. 1 to 4, 5 through 8. 1 to 4, 5 through 8. Make it easy on me. Good luck to you all. 7. 1 to 4. 7 going to be Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq. Tosh, that is yours. Congrats, Tosh. Shaquille O'Neal going to win you this one. 19 out of 30 on the Octo Mem. Dream 8s of Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, Steph Curry, Tim Duncan, Karl Malone, Dirk Nowitzki, Shaquille O'Neal, and Patrick Ewing. All right, folks, thank you again for giving it a shot. Number 9 coming up next. Again, the Dream 8s. They're going to the Shaquille O'Neal spot. That's Tosh with the S. Mike Schmidt to 20 Mem autograph for Michael C. Tug McGraw to 35, the T for Jesse. Lamine Yamal, Kylian Mbappe duel. That was going to Lamine Yamal and Gilbert. Muhammad Salah here to 65, the M for Michael C. Game used GOATs in this one, 7 out of 8. It's Maradona, Pele, Messi, and Ronaldo. That one's going to Messi, the L for our purposes. Gilbert yours. We had Frank Ribery to 25. That's the F for Tosh. We had Heroes of History, Chris Paul, Michael C, Diego to 3 here, the DI for Charles, and Wilt Chamberlain to 12, the W for MVP. All right, very good. Number 9 coming up now. I did put it on. I am watching. I kind of got excited. I thought Iowa State was going to pull away a little bit there early, but it was a good back and forth game. All right, and they are sold out, guys. Thank you, thank you. We have this Leaf in the Game U Sports has been pretty crazy, Kobe LeBron duel. There was a Cleveland Sportstown card that had LeBron and Donovan Mitchell and Bernie Kosar all on it. We've hit some pretty sweet autos. Hulk Hogan auto showed up. Dennis Rodman auto showed up. It's been fun. We sold out 2 cases in like 2 hours. It's been awesome. All right, and I know I already have. Yeah. Okay. This is number 9. Number 9. All right, let's do it. Oh, what's up, everybody? It's Artie here with BomberBreaks, and I've got for you right now 2025 Leaf in the Game U Sports. It's in the game. It's in the box. 5 premium hits per box here on the random letter style break. Warning, contents inside are highly collectible indeed. All right, guys, 18 spots in this one. First name, first letter is the format. A down to V, W, Y. 3 plus a 3. We're going to go 6 clicks here to randomize the spots. And after 6, it's the B down to the DI to DW. Good. And my participants, I got Charles with 2, Nathan with 2, MVP and Weston, Michael C with 3, Eric with 3, Scott with 2, Joseph, Ed, and Marcus with 2. Very good. 3 plus a 5. We're going 8 clicks. And after 8, it's Michael C down to Michael C. All right, we've got 4 boxes remaining. We'll use the 8-sided die 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8 on the box selection. It's the 7, 7 and 8 there, bottom box. And now same idea here with the normal die 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Gives me the 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4 middle box here. These two are going to be number 10, which is coming up next. Okay. Well, let's start here with a gate attraction. Neymar Jr., 6 out of 55. Neymar here for the N. That's Ed P. Ed. Yours? Neymar, the N here for Ed. 6 out of 55, gate attraction. All right, up next, we've got Frankie Fritsch on this one. Vintage game used, 5 out of 5 on the Frankie Fritsch. Frankie Frisch. I mean, that thing looks quite old. The F here, Nathan, that is yours. Frankie Fritsch was born in 1897. Nicknamed the Fordham Flash or the Old Flash, he played baseball for the New York Giants from 1919 to 26 and the Cardinals from 27 to 37. Also managed the Cardinals, Pirates, and Cubs. National Baseball Hall of Fame member, Cardinals Hall of Fame, tied with Yogi Berra for the most doubles in the World Series, and recorded the most World Series hits at 58 for a player who never played for the Yankees, succeeded only by Yogi Berra and Mickey Mantle. So third all-time in World Series hits. Pretty cool there. Piece of history for you, Nate. 5 out of 5. Up next, it's David Beckham. 16 out of 55 on the gate attractions. This case is skewed a little bit more soccer than the first one did. David Beckham, 16 out of 55. That's the DA for Charles on the Beckham mem. 16 out of 55, David Beckham. Up next on the acetate, it is Pure Adrenaline, Allen Iverson. Boom. Weston, nice hit for you with the A on the Allen Iverson. 33 out of 35. Love me some Allen Iverson. That's pretty cool. 33 out of 35, Allen Iverson Pure Adrenaline auto. And the last card of this box is a fat guy. It's 4 out of 5. Quad auto. Pedro Martinez. Greg Maddux. Randy Johnson. And Kurt Schilling. Boom. Oh my goodness. That is so cool. Some of the best of all time. That's really cool. Really cool card. Pedro Martinez, Michael C., you have the P. Greg Maddox, Joe's Joe, you got the G. Randy Johnson, the R is Marcus. And Kurt Schilling, the C is Eric. All right, I'm gonna opt myself out of this one and go to the randomizer on this quad. It is Pedro and Greg and Randy plus Kurt. 3 is the base number. 3 is the base number. 4 is the die roll. We're going lucky 7 clicks, guys, for this crazy cool quad. Name on top 7 wins the card. Good luck to you. 4, 7 clicks is what we're doing. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the one that counts, click number 7. After 7 times, it's Kurt Schilling. Kurt Schilling there. That's the C for Eric. Congrats, Eric. Kurt Schilling winning you a really sweet quad auto. 4 out of 5. Kurt Schilling. Wow. All right, the good news is we've got another box here. Didn't even take the slider box out yet for whatever reason, so just letting it marinate. All right, guys, second box of your break. Good luck. Oh, man, just so many cool cards in this. Here's another one. It's 4 out of 15. Muhammad Ali. Boom. It must be the greatest. 4 out of 15 on the Ali. Man, I hope it's from that really cool robe. That would be freaking wild. Eric K with the M. Congrats. Really nice hit for you. 4 out of 15. Muhammad Ali mem. Next up, it's Heroes of History. That's Randy Moss. 17 out of 25 on the Randy R for Marcus. Congrats. Marcus, that is yours. Randy Moss 225. Really cool stuff there on the Randy Moss. Hey, what up, new guy? New to the channel, been in the cards on 13. What's the biggest hit so far? Today, man, this is where we've opened almost exclusively this product called Leaf in the Game U Sports. Trying to decide which of the many hits is the best is crazy. I mean, like this kind of card is pretty freaking cool, right? Pedro, Maddox, Randy Johnson, Kurt Schilling quad. We've hit a ton of awesome cards. I'd have to put a lot of energy into it. I think Kobe LeBron dual mem for my basketball brain is still, with Kobe obviously, I think for me be the one that stands out the most from all the stuff I saw today. But this one also going to be a pretty big boom. That's Game Use Tom Brady mem. Nathan, there's a little Michigan man for you. Congrats, Heroes of History. Tom Brady, triple mem, 3 out of 4. Series 1 baseball on eBay was crazy. We pulled a 1 of 1. We pulled a George Springer City Connect mem auto to 25 and a Gunnar Henderson Chrome Gold auto to 50. So it's been a boomy day today across the board. And you gave me the window. Anytime I can bring up the best card I ever pulled was the Paulo Banchero logo man. Sold for $160K. I know. I mentioned it because it's the best thing I've ever got. Crazy. But congrats, Nathan. Fun one for you. Next up, it's video game stats of Joe Torre. Joe Torre here. In 1971, he had 230 hits. Holy cow. 137 ribbies and 363 batting average. 363 batting average. I'll admit, I did not know that Joe Torre had that game. That is really cool. 24 to 25. The J-O is Eric. Feels like a good break for you, Eric. And the last card of the break is another really cool hit. Pristine 16. 16 pieces of baseball memorabilia featuring Ken Griffey Jr., Barry Bonds, Tony Gwynn, Frank Thomas, Mark McGwire, Mike Piazza, Jeff Bagwell, Manny Ramirez. Oh yeah, Alex Rodriguez, Derek Jeter, Roberto Alomar, Fred McGriff, Juan Gonzalez, Cal Ripken Jr., Kenny Lofton, and Will Clark Bowman. Wow. Okay, no, I think this one is the one that is too big for the sleeve, but let's give it the old college try real quick. If I stop breaking my sleeves, trying to just widen them out ever so slightly. Yeah, no, this is the one that I'm gonna have to slider box this one in a second. All right. Whew. Just really cool. Really cool product. All right. And since this one's too difficult to randomize, it just goes to me. Thanks, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. No, just kidding. Okay. Let's see. This is the front of the card. So I guess let's just go ahead and do our due diligence here. Marcus, you've on the board first with the Ken Griffey Jr. Barry Bonds is Michael C. for 1. Tony Gwynn is Nathan with his shot. Frank Thomas is also Nathan. He's now got 2. Mark McGwire, the M for Eric, is on the board. Mike Piazza makes it easy. Another one for Eric. Jeff Bagwell, the J.E. is Scott M. He's now got a shot. And Manny Ramirez, the M for Eric, who now has 3, if this is correct. So Eric, does Eric have the... Yeah, because Eric has the 2... oh, yeah. Okay, there's 3 M's. So Eric's got 3... You have to own 9 of the 16, so we got a long way to go, but let's see. Alex Rodriguez, the A there for Weston. He's got a shot. Derek Jeter, the DE for Charles. As we move towards a random, Roberto Alomar. Marcus, that's another one for you. You've got 2. Fred McGriff, the F is for Nathan. He's got 3. Juan Gonzalez, JU for Eric. He's got 4. Cal Ripken is the C. That's Eric. He's got 5. Kenny Lofton, the K, that is Marcus, who's got 3. And Will Clark, the W for Charles, who's got 2. So no one got that close to 9 of the 16, but Eric does have 5 there. I do not have a 16-sided die, so we are going to have to go back to the random. Okay, very good. You guys know the deal by now. 3 is our base number. Die roll added to that is a 5. We're going to go 8 clicks, guys. 8 clicks here. And the name on top is going to win the Pristine 16 Mems. Good luck. 8 clicks is what we need. And the one that counts, click number 8. My winner is Tony, as in Tony Gwynn. Tony Gwynn there. That's going to be the T for Tony Nathan. Boom. Congrats, sir. That is yours. All right, folks. Very good. That's going to do it for Leaf in the Game Used number 9. We had the Pristine 16. We just saw randomized to Nathan via Tony Gwynn. We had Joe Torre for Eric. Tom Brady also for Nathan. Good break, Nathan. Kurt Schilling, that means this is going to Eric K. Kurt Schilling, Pedro Martinez, Greg Maddox, and Randy Johnson. That's a sweet card for Eric. Allen Iverson for Weston. David Beckham for Charles. Frankie Fritch for Nathan. Neymar. for Ed. Randomos for Marcus. Muhammad Ali Fire for Eric. And that will do it. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Number 10 coming up next. No problem, man. All right. Yeah, totally. I still got. We got to mail you out your resurgence hits and your whatnot hits tomorrow anyway. So I'll throw in some penny sleeves, maybe even a couple BomberBreaks business cards. I'm feeling squirrely. Okay, guys. Sadly, this is the last. This is the last we got. But thank you guys so much, man. Pretty awesome. Be able to rip through 2 cases of this tonight. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it could be one of those nights where we're a little slower, and you guys stepped up, and it's a pretty easy, fun stuff to see. Some stuff you never really get to see very often, right? So, big time. But hey, we got plenty of time tonight, guys. We got a couple non-leaf procs that are close, fillers, and flawless in Prism football. We do have Electro Multisport, which is very much in the same vein, checklist style, if you guys want to take a shot there. 6 in-case autos, multi-sport checklist, including celebrities, actors, actresses, right? I hate the term celebrities personally, but yeah. Okay. Anywho, let's go there. I do have my letters set up, so I just need to input my last group of participants here. This is number 10. All right, let's do it. Oh, what's up, everybody? It's Artie here with BomberBreaks, and I've got for you right now 2025 League in the Game U Sports. Random first name, first letter, number 10 to Hobby Box Break from BomberBreaks. Woo! We started tonight with 2 full cases, and we are down to our very last 2 boxes. No box selection needed. This is what we've got here. Hoping for a big boom. Left in one of these boxes for you guys. 18 letter spots in this one. Again, the A through the VWY. I feel like you guys have all been in this, or at least had to be watching probably. Either way, we got our max clickage here of 9 to randomize the 18 letter spots. And after 9, it's the J-A-J-I combo down to the C. J-A-J-I down to the letter C. Good. And my participants here, number 10. It's Weston, Michael C. with 3, Ed with 2, Scott with 2, Marcus with 2, Eric with a bunch, Chosen again, Craig, and Eric closed it out. Thank you guys so much. Good luck. 3 plus a 1. We're going 4 clicks to get you some letters. And after 4, we've got Joe in the 1 spot, Eric in the 18. It's a little bit easier to see this way. All right, folks. Good luck. Here we go. All right, first one out is going to be Heroes of History. Let me get off that autofocus here. Pardon. All right, see you, Chris. See you tomorrow. Heroes of History, Jim Kelly, 4/5 there for the J.I. Joe. No skunk in this one. On the board first. Congrats. Four to five, Jim Kelly there for Joe. Didn't take me long, right? Didn't take me long. Jim Kelly there. Next up, it's going to be a Marcus Rashford. 45 out of 50, 45 out of 65. Beautiful game. Soccer mem there. I'm running out of all my supplies last minute. No. Marcus Rashford. The M there is Craig. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want that to go to Marcus because it just seemed like, Marcus Rashford for Marcus Bradburn. Anyways, 45 out of 65 there. The M for Craig. Craig, yours on the Marcus. Next up, it's little Trey Young, 10 out of 10. The T, please, Eric. That is yours on the Trey Young game used mem. Now the Washington Wizards, Trey Young. T for Eric. Up next, we got an autograph. It's Donovan McNabb. Boomin'. The D.O. Eric. Another boom for you. Donovan McNabb, 5 out of 8. Five out of 8 Donovan auto for the D.O. and Eric. And to round out our box, it's going to be a In the Game Top 40 booming basketball style. Jason Kidd, James Harden, Tony Parker, Paul Gasol, Allen Iverson, Reggie Miller, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce. Man, that's cool. I love these multi-cards. It's a little bit rough with the randomizers, but honestly, it's worth it. They're just so cool. Again, I think this is one, I don't know what the box prices are. Probably pretty high, but I feel like this is just, I don't know, hard to find this kind of stuff. And it's pretty darn sweet. Jason Kidd, James Harden, Tony Parker, Paul Gasol, Allen Iverson, Reggie Miller, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce here. So you have to own 5 of the 8. We do have some repeat letters in this one, so let's take a look. J.A. here, Joe, that is yours on the board with the Jason Kidd. You got one. James Harden is also yours with the J.A. Tony Parker for Eric. He's got one. Paul Gasol, the P, also for Eric. He's got 2. Allen Iverson for Michael C. He's only got a shot. Reggie Miller there. The R is Ed. And he's got one. That's going to make us be a randomizer. Reggie and Ray also for Ed, or just Ray. And then Paul Pierce, the P, is Eric. So Eric with 3, Joe with 2, Michael with 1, and Ed with 2 on this one. 8-sided die is what we'll go with here. All right, 8-sided die. And my numbering all night has been like this: 1 to 4, 5 to 8. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the 8-sided die roll. Where's the 8? There it is. All right. All right. Good luck to you 4. And it is the 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's Paul Gasol, the P, Eric K, crushing and winning this top 40 hoops mem. Booey. Numbered 28 out of 30 on that one, Eric. All right, so let's go into box number 2, the last of the product we've got. Oh, man. Sad. All right, good luck for it, boys and girls. It's Heroes of History, Roy Campanella. Roy Campanella here, 3 out of 6. The R for Ed. 3 out of 6, Roy Campanella, Heroes of History. Up next, we got franchise leaders. Tom Seaver and Darryl Strawberry, a couple of New York Mets all-timers. Right, 198 wins, leads the Mets franchise wins. And Darryl Strawberry, 252 homers, leads the Mets in home runs. Wow. I feel like it's a little low. I'm not going to lie. I feel like it's a little low, but I guess I have no context, right? It'd be interesting to see franchise leaders and home runs and what the top guy number-wise is. Pete Alonso? Unless these are 2. Are these... No, these wouldn't be Yankees. Judge has probably got more than 250. Maybe they... maybe Pete... This Pete... Okay, so just so we're all on the same page, Pete Alonso does have 264 home runs for the Mets, but you know, whatever. We're not gonna beat it down on the details here, but I just, you know me, my brain's always working. Tom Seaver, 22 out of 30. The T for Tom is Eric. The Darryl, the DA is Scott. Odds left, evens right. Odds to Tom Seaver, evens to Darryl Strawberry. Odds left, evens right. Odds left, evens right. Odds left, evens right. Evens right side, the 6. Darryl Strawberry Scott. That is yours. Next up, it's Virgil van Dijk. 43 out of 65, the Virgil V. Weston. That is yours. A little soccer mem for you. Virgil van... I'm going with Dyke. I honestly don't know, but I think that's what's got to be. The J's got to be silent, right? And up next, it's going to be an Artis Gilmore autograph. 22 out of 25. The A for Michael C. Michael C. Artis Gilmore autograph is yours to 25. And the last card of the break, and the last card of the product, is going to be a pure adrenaline 1 of 1. Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Greek Freak here on the break pad. Pure adrenaline, 1 of 1. G-Unit. Marcus, that is yours. Congrats. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 1 of 1 pure adrenaline fire there from Leaf in the Game U Sports. Congrats again to Marcus with the G. Getting the boom. All right, folks, that is the end of Leaf in the Game U Sports tonight. Thank you so much. Giannis Antetokounmpo, good way to end it. 1 of 1 pure adrenaline acetate auto for Marcus. Artist Gilmore to 25 for Michael C. We've got Virgil van Dyke, mem there, the V for Weston. Tom Seaver, Daryl Strawberry, dual mem to Daryl and Scott. Roy Campanella to 6 there for the R and Ed P. We had 8 pieces of basketball memorabilia there. Top 40 Hoopers go into the Paul Gasol spot and Eric. We had Donovan McNabb, 5 out of 8. The DO is also Eric. It's Trey Young in the mem. You named it, Eric. Marcus Rashford here for Craig. And Jim Kelly there for Joe. Not to be skunked. All right, very good. Whatever falls next can break next. All right, guys, 12 to go in both of our fillers, Flawless and Prism. 13 to go in Electrum Multisport are my closest. man, my boys with their Iowa State pick let me down. Should always bet the road team in these big college games, is what I say. Too much pressure on the home team. Guys, we got juice for other things tonight. 11 to go in Electrum Multisport. 12 to go in my 2 fillers. We got a pretty big Wednesday ahead, guys, so it's going to be tough. You know, not even that tough to get them in there, but you got a lot of dollars going to be heading towards Stadium Club, Treasures, Prospect Edition, Pristine, etc. right. Iowa State's back. 1 point game. This is quite the finish. Dolphins release Tyreek Hill and Bradley Chubb. Wow. Tyreek just a free agent, huh? Does he want to become legendary with Shador? Electric Multisport, probably my closest, probably my best shot to get another breakdown tonight, guys. If you want to take a shot, Fillers and Flawless and Prism Football. Weekend 10 is our discount code active on Rookies and Stars and Mosaic. Pick your teams. And then Boom 20 on 4 and 5, half and half, coming from a new case. Wednesday is going to be a lot of fun. Stadium Club, Treasures, Prospect Edition. Got some Pristina Museum up there as well. Well, it was a short, compact, fun Monday night. My man Drew started things off, bringing the boom and eBay with Series 1. We ripped 2 full cases of Leaf in the Game used sports. That's all we got for you guys tonight, it looks like. Appreciate it. I'm going to go kind of been a weird day for me as well, so I'm going to take advantage of a mildly early night. We're going to work hard to get everything out on tomorrow, shipping-wise, from the stuff we did yesterday and today. We also had 2 carryovers from Thursday. I apologize for not communicating that more clearly, but if you were in the Series 1 Random Team or Resurgence Football, those are also shipping out tomorrow. We just, I had to make some decisions based on what we wanted to get out for Friday's ship, and those were the 2 that didn't make the cut, so that'll be out tomorrow as well. But we'll be live all day on Wednesday with all those new releases. Very much looking forward to Stadium Club, Treasures Football, and Prospect Edition Baseball. Again, guys, haven't seen a lot of spots go on this one. I'm telling you, this stuff is pretty darn good. Panini Baseball has been bringing the boom all year long. 4 autographs per box, 20 in these 5-box random breaks for $30. Definitely worth a shot. But we've got price points across the board, right? Pristine and Museum back as well. So gonna be a really fun baseball Wednesday as we get ready for the start of the season, but also specifically the World Baseball Classic gonna be here a little bit sooner rather than later, right? Treasures Football Fire, again, could be some of our last Panini National Treasure. Like, who knows what the future holds with these licensing things, but as far as we know right now, last licensed Treasures Football ever. Right? Barring maybe Topps buying out Panini at some point in the future. I don't know. But that's all just craziness. So, all right, folks, thank you so much. We'll see you all on Wednesday. You guys have a great night.